Incredible news today. Hey everyone, it's John. Hey, I'm on my news desk and my prop trading desk. Today's Thursday, April 16th, 2026. Incredible news today. War, rumors of war. Got a lot of news to go over today. Just a short video. Give me a like and share, thanks, and leave comments below. Stocks are pressured by weakness in chip makers. Wall Street holds near its record high even as oil prices climb. PepsiCo sales jump. So I go over geopolitics and socioeconomics. Now stay with me to the end. I give you free alpha, which is my trading and speculation plan, not financial advice. I have to say that. So NVIDIA sparks rally in IonQ as quantum computing stocks are back in play. Fidelity National earnings coming up. Marvel Technology stock, new all-time high. Coca-Cola. Apple CEO Tim Cook just bought another 25,000 shares of Nike. So is Nike oversold? Berkshire Hathaway just sold 1.7 billion in yen bonds. So they're borrowing the yen carry trade. All right, so real quick here, S&P minis off 9 points. Nasdaq 100 minis off 6 points. Dow futures off 128. The VIX is pumping a bit today. The Dixie at 98.040. The 10-year, got to watch the yield on the 10-year at 111-105. Crude oil's up again. News on the Straits of Hormuz. Crude oil at 90.59, up $2.50. Nat gas is pumping at 2.635. Gold is off about $5 to 48.18, and then silver bullion's flat at 78.70. So this is what we have, folks. Marvel Technologies, a new record high. Is it time to sell some covered calls on Marvel Technology? So that's what we have being reported today. Again, the S&P's there, crude oil's pumping up about 2.5%. VIX is pumping, so we're seeing some volatility increase in the stock market. And, so this is what we have. So I look on the news on bar chart, and now let's look at Yahoo Finance. So just a quick video. Let's see what we got here. All right, so I know you can hear the keyboard and the mouse clicking and everything, but Yahoo Finance is reporting Allbirds. It's our Long Island AI era as Allbirds go full in on pivot. So Allbirds stock symbol BIRD is off about 24%. The AI trade is back in. Taiwan Semiconductor CEO just dropped a clue to what's next as far as AI computer stocks are concerned. U.S. stocks falter and bid for fresh records. Resilient economy, 3 takeaways from big bank earnings. So this is what we have. U.S. factory production unexpectedly falls in March. Hyperinflation, the price of crude oil, how the Iran war is coming for your grocery bill. I've seen it too recently. The price of groceries are extraordinary. Tesla stock up again as Musk chip plans boost info. Fed, Iran war could boost inflation and hurt growth for the economy. ASML and Taiwan Semiconductor active. So this is what we have. It says here on Yahoo Finance, Allbirds, AI pivot. So Social Security COLA adjustment is not going to be enough for people to survive hyperinflation. News on Starlink, and SpaceX, IPO, and my goodness. Allbirds becomes yet another company to rebrand and pivot into AI. And Rolls-Royce, extremely rare luxury EV, electric vehicles. So this is what we have. I just kind of go over the geopolitical news and socioeconomic news. Now, if you stay with me to the end, like I said, I go over my trading plan. This week's been a big week for me, taking profits out of the blockchain stock shares. So now I'm trying to reallocate my portfolio. I own 10 different bags. So I own precious metals and cryptocurrency, real estate, etc. The stock index funds. Xanadu up 25%. My goodness. Planet Labs up huge too. Xanadu Corporation, part of the AI computer chips and quantum computing. Top losers, York Space Systems off about 9%. Lucid Group off about 10%. Iron Limited, I might sell a put there, off about 7%. And BitDeer. So I might be selling some puts now. Had huge pump that I took profits again out of the blockchain stocks, and now they're peeling off today. So I might take a look at that real quick here to do some research. Now, I don't run commercials on my channel, so I am an author, and I recently penned an ebook. You can see the links below on Sora, S-O-R-A Mastery. AI video creation made easy for everyone. The world of video production has been changed forever. The days of needing a massive budget and film crew to bring a vision to life are over. With OpenAI's groundbreaking Sora, anyone can become a director, animator, and storyteller with nothing more than a text prompt. Check out the links below. I'm considered one of the world's leading experts in Sora and AI, the artificial intelligence creation for, so I penned this ebook, and you can tell me what you think. Check out the links below on Sora Mastery. And you can read it for free, like I was saying, on Kindle. And so I do affiliate marketing for my own products that I create. More on that later, but check it out. Drought conditions here in North Florida too. So let's look at Iron Limited here. Might sell some puts here on Iron. News on Robinhood. Kathy Woods has been purchasing Robinhood stock. Got news for the Securities and Exchange Commission for day trading. That's been bullish for Webull and for Robinhood. So, Iron Limited. I do my own research, and then I produce my videos here. Iron Limited, let's take a look at it. Big dippy dip here on active trading. I know you can hear the mouse and everything. So Iron Limited, it's off about 7%. So let's take a look at the options expire tomorrow. So the put options, just out of the money, I'm just doing my own research here, are up 183%. The 45.50 puts. Again, this isn't financial advice, it's just information, that's it. So the puts, so I might sell a put and then buy a put. So the high today is at 139, the low is 28 cents. So those puts are up huge. The Iron Limited 45.50 put. So I might sell a put there to open and then buy a put. So that wouldn't be a bad trade, and they expire in one day. So I might consider selling the 45.50 put. I'm just doing a live trade here in research, and then coming out of the market here further out and looking at, say, the $40 put, and I could purchase it, say, for 10 cents. It's up 50%. So that might be a decent trade. $5 spread there. So I might sell to open the 45.50 put up huge at, say, $1.20, limit GTC on the day, and then purchase the $40 put as insurance underneath the market. So I'm looking at this at Iron Limited, and that could be a decent trade, and expires again in one day. So that's one news story there. Just doing my own research here. Iron Limited, and then BitDeer, BTDR. Let's see, BitDeer. Instead of Yes Deer, it's BitDeer. Bitdeer Technologies. These are all the crypto stocks. For crypto mining, Bitdeer Technologies is off 5%. Look at the options there. We'll open up the option montage. Expire in 1 day. Puts are up huge. They're up 1,900% just out of the money at 25 cents. Previous close was a penny and they're trading offered at 25 cents. So I might sell to open. I'm just kind of doing my own research here. I'll sell to open the $11.50 put on Bitdeer, pulling in, say, 25 cents, and then looking, say, at the $10 put. Let's see here. Let's go further under the market. Let's see the $8 put. No, very thin. No trades there. So I'm just doing my own research here. So I might purchase the 950 put out there and do a spread trade. So, people, this is how I roll, looking at how to sell puts and pull in premium. But I like this Bitdeer put up 2,000%, overnight. So it's a decent trade. I want to say hi to all of my YouTube viewers out there. Like and share, and please subscribe to my channel. My channel's getting a lot of traction. I want to say hello to all of my subs and viewers on YouTube and on Twitter. I publish my videos on Twitter also. So I'm thinking about capping off my Twitter viewership at like 100,000 viewers. So you want to definitely follow me on Twitter. Okay, so Bitdeer Technologies, nice puts there. So more on that later. So Bitcoin had a huge pump up to 76,000. It's peeling off today about 2,000 points to about 74,000. So that's what we have, kind of looking at the geopolitics and socioeconomics. Go over my trading plan here at the end, but Iron Limited, Lucid Group is off. York Space Systems, YSS. Let's take a look at that. I like, today's time to look at selling puts because they expire tomorrow. York Space Systems off 10%. Denver, Colorado company, comprehensive suite of mission critical solutions, national security and commercial customers. So let's look at the YSS options. Puts expire in 1 day, and they're up about 88%. I can pull in a $1.90 premium. So, boy, look at the spread. Bid 35 cents, offered at $1.90. So I might split the difference there and then sell a put on YSS. Sell the put and then buy the put. So we shall see. Not much liquidity on that, but stocks like Supermicro Computer, Dell's been active. Dell's, news on Dell that it could be in play as far as an acquisition. That there's been rumors to that. I don't like spreading rumors, but that Dell Computer's in play and that NVIDIA is looking at making a run at Dell Computer. They're based in Round Rock, Texas. So you got Dell Computer up nice today. And then look at Hewlett Packard, HP, and then HP Enterprises. Hewlett Packard is up also too, another 2%, trading at $19 a share, pays a huge dividend, about $18 billion market cap. So is NVIDIA, are they going to acquire Hewlett Packard? Is NVIDIA going to acquire Dell Computer? Is NVIDIA going to purchase both Dell Computer and Hewlett Packard? You never know. I mean, HP has been around since 1939. So that's what we have, folks. I just go over the geopolitics like I was saying. My videos are unedited and all this, but I just try to look at how can I position myself to survive. Again, this was a huge week for me. Now, the most active stocks today are Ion Q, very actively traded. D-Wave Quantum is very active. NVIDIA is active. NewScale Power and Intel. Intel's pumping. Stock's now up at $67 a share. So that's what we have. That's the trade of the day, trade du jour. So now how can I position myself economically to survive and thrive in some really tough times? Obviously, we got war, rumors of war. Let's see what CNN is reporting. My channel's apolitical, so I look at the left. U.S. warns Iran to make a deal or else fighting will resume. This is being reported on CNN. And remember, folks, I'm just the messenger. You know, I don't make the news. So it's bigger than Epstein, news on Epstein. Got news there. The Pope, the Catholic Church Pope warns of world ravaged by tyrants in the wake of Trump attacks. Trump hits back in war of words against Pope Leo. So, man, so that's on the left being reported. Fox News. Let's see what's going on with Fox News here. I'm running about 16 minutes. Okay, we got stockpiles of things we can't talk about because it's not PC. California Supreme Court. Got news there. Wow, it's a lot of this news you can't even report on because it's not politically correct. I don't know how Fox News and CNN kind of gets away with this. Let's look at Iran news. What's going on with the Straits of Hormuz? Robert Kennedy testifies to Congress over healthcare agenda and budget requests. Iran war updates. Hegseth says U.S. is poised to resume combat if talks do not continue. Wow, as the New York Slimes is reporting. Iran war updates. Holds press conference. Hegseth, and oh my goodness, why a U.S. blockade on Iran seems to be working. So, oh my goodness. Live updates. Iran war. U.S. warns Iran to make a deal. Pentagon officials give update. Ceasefire, and let's see what Al Jazeera is reporting. U.S. Defense Secretary Hegseth attacks press coverage of war on Iran. So we've got the fog of war and the war rhetoric and propaganda machine. Pakistan is involved. So that's what we have, folks. Oil market, oil's back up again. So I'm running about 18 minutes. So like I said, I go over the news and politics, and then let's look at a trading plan for myself. So I'm going to dollar cost average. Took a huge profit out of Bitcoin up from 66,000. And then the same thing with XRP, Ripple. 5 weeks ago, you could purchase all the Ripple you wanted when it was 100% downtrend at $1.33. So I began scaling into XRP Ripple, and now it's pumped 10 cents to $1.43. It's a big move in XRP, so it's been good. So again, I took huge profits out of Bitcoin up from 66,000, 10,000 point profit, but I DCA it every day. So I probably took about 30,000 points plus profit out of Bitcoin in the last few days. So I'll DCA Bitcoin today, again, on the dippy dip. SPY ETF is at 700, new all-time high for the stock market. I'll dollar cost average SPY ETF. The blockchain ETFs took huge profits out of it this week. Again, not financial advice, I gotta say this. But I'll dollar cost average blockchain BKCH and then block BLOK. And so that's what I have. And then perhaps selling some puts on some of stocks like Iron Limited and Bitminer Technologies and BitDeer and what have you. So option expirations coming up. Let's see. How about Unity Software? Unity Software has been actively traded, up huge this morning, about 3%. Been active trading there. Super Microcomputer, SMCI. NVIDIA could purchase Super Microcomputer, Dell Computer, and Hewlett Packard. Talk about a mega merger, whether or not that would get approval or not. But Super Microcomputer's up about 1.25%, one spot 32%. So they're based in San Jose, California. Well, folks, okay, Super Microcomputer breaks out for the day. So all these stocks, Dell Computer, Hewlett Packard, and Super Microcomputer could be in play. And then NVIDIA, let's see what's going on with NVIDIA. NVIDIA stock, news there, and then Netflix. NVIDIA's on the dippy dip. Merger arbitrage going on with NVIDIA, off about 1.5%. So it produces revenue by making acquisition of such, possibly. So the arbitrageur community could be kicking in. So that's what we have. Exciting times, wars, rumors of wars. Is this the book of Matthew playing out? The book of Daniel? The book of Revelation? The rise of the machines? We shall see. So again, I say this every day. I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I went to Costco yesterday. I got the huge ribeye roast because of the profits that I earned in XRP Ripple this last trading cycle. So I give thanks, like I said, for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. So with that, everyone, have a super great day. Let's get ready for the weekend. I'm going to check the weather too. I just published an app that I own called weathermist.com, and it's agentic AI meets weather, meteorology. So read the weather here. 76 degrees. I'm in North Florida. Feels like 80. The humidity's up at 59%. Light winds at 3 miles per hour. UV index is better today at 4.55 and no rain. So the agentic AI for my app that I own called weathermist.com says low risk. No active weather alerts are in effect currently. It says to stay hydrated and wear sunscreen if you're going to be outdoors. So it's drought conditions here in North Florida. So I'm prepping right now, getting prepped for hurricane season. And I'm using my agentic AI meteorology app on the blockchain. It's amazing. Weathermist.com. Check it out. Tell me. I'll leave links below. And again, you can read my ebook also on Sora. So on the artificial intelligence. So that's what we have, folks. Exciting times. Wars, hyperinflation, fuel costs. What's Russia going to do? The Crimea Peninsula and North Korea and South Korea, Iran, the Straits of Hormuz, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. Dubai's been emptying out. People are leaving Dubai. Can you blame them? So with that, we're running about 24 minutes, everyone. Have a super wonderful, great day. And remember to always trade in the direction of the trend. I got 10 different baskets going on, and precious metals are still doing great. So I'm a seller of such. And then back in the truck up, Ethereum is the most oversold commodity on the last TTM, on the last 12 months. So I've been buying the dippy dip on ETH and then also on Bitcoin. And of course, XRP Ripple. So exciting times, folks. Like and share. Tell me what you think. Leave comments below. And hey, everyone on Twitter, say hello to you. So have a great weekend, everyone. And stay great. Thanks.